5 going past the commentary box and judge for the first time, but Space News will win the outright battle for the lead as they're about to go into the first turn. Clouds of Witness overcomes the draw to be second. Arrows Mark to the inside third. Wildlife Safari is parked in fourth position. Major Returns a little bit strong in behind with In Oro at the paint. Also head up in the air for a stride or two. Decorated, looping them, moving 3 around. Then comes Ibuto, Great Affair, Whitecap to the inside, Ellis Island further back in the running. As they go onto the back stretch, they swing onto the back stretch and they've got about 1,600 metres left to negotiate. Further back in the running before noon, then comes Assured, and Mrs. Hotline is now racing about 12 lengths off the leaders. Settling down, Major Returns making a move, and Major Returns found the lead from Space News. Clouds of Witness past the 14 peg. Wildlife Safari In Oro just snatched up for a stride or two. Decorated's on the outside, Ellis Island. Great Affair Buto, Assured before noon. And the Soul Filly, Mrs. Hotline, is the trader. I'd estimate 14 lengths first to last. Major Return making play in front. Major Return by a length and a tail. Clouds of Witness the outside. Space News towards the inner. Then Arrows Mark as they go down to the 900 metre marker. Arrows Mark is racing 5 lengths off the leaders. In Oro towards the inside, Decorated. Wildlife Safari was hidden around them in the pinks. Got about 5.5, 6 lengths to go. Great Affair. Then we drop back to Ibuto. Ellis Island gets a niggle or two. Before noon towards the back end of the field. Homeward bound, 600 metres to go. Major Return by 2. Space News. Clouds of Witness comes towards the outside. Trying to close in Oro between runners. Great Affair goes to the inside. Arrows Mark. Coming inside the final 300. In Oro is looking for the gaps to open. Clouds of Witness the outside. All the while, Great Affair on the left-hand side is making a race of it. Clouds of Witness on the outside comes home strongly. Great Affair, Arrows Mark. Space News coming back for more. Clouds of Witness, Great Affair. Arrows Mark, Space News is fighting back. Space News from Arrows Mark or Clouds of Witness. Then Great Affair. Space News and Caden Brewer came right back. And you'll see the jubilation from the rider past the post. Caden Brewer picked up the ride. They went past Space News, but Space News, the 4 kilograms, will tell big time over the 2,400 metre trip. For the Carl Hewitson stable, Carl Hewitson also owns number 14 Space News, the first reserve to get in. Body language suggests Arrows Mark second, Clouds of Witness third. We await confirmation, but on that we'll go Arrows Mark, Clouds of Witness, Great Affair, Assured, In Oro. Space News came under the drive, top of the lane. Clouds of Witness went on by. Great Affair, Arrows Mark, 150 to go. And now you'll see the white blinkers of Space News revitalised with the 4 kgs off. Goes about a half a length away, 50 to go, and then fights right back. And you'll see the jubilation from the rider as they get past the line there. And Space News, number 14, comes to win.
Oh, there's plenty of excitement in the winners' enclosure. There really is. Space News has made the news. And how often do we see a reserve runner get into the race and win? But this elusive Fort Golding, as I said in the preview, Caden Brewer would have been thrilled when he saw that Space News got in and he got the ride again. Also, there's a horse, I'll ask him, Admiral's, a horse of Vaughan Marshall's and Stephen Marshall's that he ran second on, or fourth on, and that was a reserve runner. I think it's for today or the weekend, I'm not sure. But it's just nice to see reserve runners get in and the jocks get reunited and come through and win. Space News for Carl Hewitson, the owner, the trainer, and it's lovely to have the Brewer family on course, whom we'll talk to in a moment as well. But Richard Vumi Jojo, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, Richard, well done to you in your wonderful outfit from World Sports Betting. R1,000 on behalf of Gold Circle and Hollywoodbets. Well done, Richard. Enjoy the cash. Thank you. The pleasure is ours. Let's get the owner and the trainer in. Carl Hewitson, Space News. Well done, Carl, and nice and close to the microphone if you wouldn't mind. And after Space News won the maidens at Greyville, it was a good post-maiden run. And well done to you for keeping the kid on, because I thought he's ridden a polished race.
Yeah, look, he works with the horse pretty much every day. And I don't think I was going to find anybody else to ride 48 kilos anyway. So we were thrown in. We were pretty well off at the weights with a couple of the horses we met in the past and beaten. So we were desperate to get him in this race, desperate. Because we've always felt he'll stay all day, and he's proved us right. I mean, he dug in deep today, and the kid rode a really nice race. I told him to tackle early, which he did do, and he just kept digging in and digging in. He'll win a few races for me.
Tell me about the owner. I believe he's an impossible man to keep happy.
Yeah, very, and he doesn't give presents either.
Young Caden, lovely to see him ride a finish like that, because he's learning. That's what these apprentices do, and I'm going to talk to his dad in a moment. But just lovely to see them growing and strengthening. I mean, you've seen it all yourself with Lyle and the whole racing fraternity.
Well, I give Caden plenty of rides, mostly on horses I own myself, which is a third of the yard at this stage. But he comes round every day, he does his work, he puts in the hours, so he deserves it. He's been long overdue riding me a winner, so yeah, he deserves it. Well done to him.
Well done, Carl. All the best to you. Hey, let's get Caden in, and I'll ask my colleagues just to sort the microphone out. Caden, well done. You know, I keep an eye on all the young riders, and you watch races around the world. I do anyway, and I know a lot of people do. And it's just wonderful to see you going about your job the right way, working hard, and you can see in your riding you're just strengthening from ride to ride. Well done. This was a good finish.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir. You know, I have to give a lot of credit to Mr. Yurtson. He's had me on the horse. I've run places and places and places, and finally today we cracked the win with him.
Tell us about the race. You got into a scrap and you had to fight off jockeys on either side and horses on either side. But tell us about it. You had a good run in transit.
Yes, sir. You know, I just kept him where he was happy. He's a horse that just keeps on rolling, and he'll find every time something challenges him. So I just had him, kept him going, and I just got the last bit out of him towards the line, and he just fended them off. So I was very happy.
We could see by the salute and by the jubilation after the line what this winner means. So well done. And how many winners is it now?
There's 3 winners now, sir, and hoping to have many more soon.
Just refresh my memory, that horse you rode for Mr. Marshall that you ran 4th on, was it today that it was a reserve runner, or was it on the weekend?
He was supposed to run in the first race, and he ran 3rd first time out, so we were a bit unlucky, but hopefully I'll win on him soon.
Oh, wonderful, Caden, and your whole family's here. They're really thrilled, and I'm going to talk to your dad in a moment. Well done.
Yes, sir. Just before I go, I would like to say a big thank you to the Academy, to the Riding Masters, to Mr. Yurtson again. And today is actually the 10th year of my grandfather being passed away, and he passed away on this day, so I would really like to dedicate this winner to him.
Well done, well said, and a very special moment. Well done. He's watching down on you, don't you worry about that.
Thank you very much, sir.
Well done, Caden. Let's get Mr. Brewer and Andrew Brewer before we wrap this interview, because I want to speak to you, and you can represent the owner, because Carl owns it, but be that as it may, here you've got your whole family on course. You've come to support your son. The question I want to ask you, what is it like standing on the grandstand watching your son fight out a finish like that?
Yeah, Warren, you know, I've been around the racing game for some time. I've been a director of Gold Circle. I've been an owner, a colour holder. But this feeling is a feeling of elation and of extreme jubilation. I can't mimic this with any other occasion that I've had, irrespective of what other race I want, to see my actual son, who him and I have a passion for this game, actually win and fight off the other riders as he did. So yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm devoting the remainder of my years to ensuring that I support him and back him and give him every opportunity to be a successful jockey.
To you and your whole family, it's lovely to have you here. Enjoy the moment. Well done. And to the whole Brewer family, all the best to you.
Thank you very much.
Lovely. There we go. That's the Brewers. They're on course to watch Caden Brewer perform the goods. The other day we called upon one of the horse whisperers to come and talk to us and tell us about it, what it's like behind the scenes. Today we're getting the father of one of the jocks to come and tell us what it's like to shout home his son from the grandstand. Space News has won and won a very good race. Caden Brewer, congratulations to you. It was a good finish and a good fight out.